now we have the technical session 2, Made in India Steel for Automotive Plastic Molds. For this, we have our session speakers joining us, Mr. Surendran Venkatramani, L&T Special Steels and Heavy Forging Limited, and Mr. Ashish Bansali, BMSS Steel Industries Private Limited, joining us for this technical session. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin this session. And we have more technical sessions followed by this one. So if you have any comments, questions, please keep them ready. We shall be taking it up post the sessions that are happening. May I please request Mr. Venkatramani and Mr. Bansali to please join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Made in India Steel for Automotive Plastic Molds. It's a technical session. We have our two presenters who are absolutely thrilled to be here to present to you a wonderful technical session. Please take a seat. I don't want to delay any of the further sessions. So just in the interest of everyone's time and to respect the fact that a lot of the others are here, I hope you can continue networking post the sessions during the breaks. We will make sure that we give you an ample amount of break if we don't take these small ones. We're starting with the next session. We have our session speakers, Mr. Surendran Venkatramani and Mr. Ashish Bansali taking center stage. May I request you to please start clapping and let's get our session speakers onto the stage. Over to you, gentlemen.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all the ladies and gentlemen. So first I would like to thank TAGMA for providing us this opportunity and platform to present on such a topic which is the need of the hour, that is Made in India Steel for Automotive Mold. So firstly, I will present a short video of the manufacturing capacities and the capabilities of L&T Special Steels and Heavy Forgings. And then, in the second part, Mr. Ashish will explain the L&T made die steel, you can say value proposition, what we are offering. So first, I would like to start with a short video.
Forging has significantly advanced from using rudimentary tools and muscle power to now utilizing advanced machinery to create complex components for industries ranging from aerospace to automotive. Historically, India has always relied on imports for heavy forgings. To bolster self-reliance and recognize the crucial importance of forging in its manufacturing ecosystem, L&T decided to establish L&T Special Steel and Heavy Forgings in 2012, one of India's largest integrated steel melting and heavy forging units, from scrap melting to the dispatch of finished forgings housed under one roof. LTSHF spans over 400,000 square meters. Aligned with the Mission Zero Harm agenda set by our CMD, Mr. S.N. Subramanian, LTSHF prioritizes highest standards of safety and well-being for its employees. The production of high-quality steel begins in our 120-ton electric arc furnace, where scrap metal is transformed to molten metal. We utilize a ladle refining furnace for highest levels of chemical precision, adding alloying elements with pinpoint accuracy to minimize tramp elements and remove unwanted gases. For cleaner, stronger steel, it is sent for vacuum degassing. Finally, the molten steel is cast into ingots. We employ both atmospheric and vacuum ingot casting, allowing us to tailor the solidification process for optimal material properties. We are proud to have developed over 70+ steel grades in a short span. LTSHF is home to the largest press in India with capacity of 9,000 metric ton, along with a manipulator of 150 metric ton facility, producing forgings of exceptional quality and size. The heat treatment shop comprises of furnaces ranging from 50 to 400 metric ton, equipped with recuperative burners, help us save carbon emission and energy. We utilize state-of-the-art quenching tanks with capacities of up to 1 million liters, equipped with advanced agitation technology. Precision meets power in our machine shop, consisting of vertical turning lathes, floor horizontal boring machines, deep hole drilling machines, and horizontal lathes. Our NABL accredited laboratory is fully equipped to perform comprehensive testing ranging from SMS, mechanical, metallography to R&D metallurgy labs. We leverage cutting-edge simulations for in-depth analysis and smart engineering to ensure highest quality in every product. For the nuclear sector, we are the only Indian manufacturer for heavy and critical forgings for the Indian nuclear program. Our comprehensive abilities cover full spectrum of components for steam generators, bleed condensers to pressurizers. Internationally, we have produced over 100 plus forgings, up to 900 millimeters thick stainless steel plates for ITER. Our commitment to innovation extends to the strategic sector, having developed indigenous special steel grades, including titanium alloy forgings for India's deep-sea exploration program Samudriyaan. LTSHF serves the diverse needs of the process plant industry, including shells, tube sheets, dished ends, lifting lugs. LTSHF plays a vital role in supporting the growth of renewable hydropower industry by producing some of the heaviest forgings, such as Pelton runners, thrust runner, and hydro shafts, helping India transition to cleaner energy sources. For the thermal power industry, we've indigenously developed and delivered single-piece Hemi heads and tube sheets. LTSSHF has leveraged its expertise in advanced manufacturing to enter the high-tech rotor business, helping to meet the country's growing energy demand. We continue to expand our global presence, serving over 100 customers spread over in more than 10 countries. At LTSHF, we are committed to achieve water neutrality by 2035 and carbon neutrality by 2040. Our platinum-rated Green Administration Building further exemplifies our commitment to sustainability. Over 5,500 trees cover 30% of our facility, reducing approximately 3,000 tons of CO2 emissions annually. Sustainability is not just a goal, it's a core value that drives our operations, playing a key role in advancing the Make in India initiative and Atmanirbhar Bharat vision.
So that was a brief video of the capabilities and the capacities what we have at L&T Special Steels and Heavy Forgings. So L&T Special Steels and Heavy Forgings is part of the Larsen & Toubro conglomerate, which has a global reach. And the genesis of this plant was to make forgings which are so that India can become self-reliant. So one of the main motives of setting this plant in 2012 was to develop forgings which were being imported. So in the last short span of 12 years, we are a very young company compared to the other forge masters. But in the short span of 12 to 14 years, we have developed over 70 plus grades. And we have developed forgings for the nuclear, strategic, as well as the hydel and the thermal plants, the forgings which were previously imported. Recently, we have also developed forgings for the wind industry. So with that aim and mission in mind, we have ventured into Make in India steel for the automotive plastic molds also. So I will just quickly first cover in brief the capabilities and the capacities what we have. So we have one of the main advantage which we have is we have an integrated steel melting as well as a forging facility. So this gives us advantage with respect to ensuring the quality right from the raw material stage to the finished supply stage. As well as it also gives an advantage in terms of the delivery times, since the ingot can be cast immediately upon whenever, as and when required. We have our own in-house testing facilities, as well as recently we have set up a cell called EDRC, which is Engineering Design Research and Research Center, with the aim of providing customized steel solutions to our end customers. So this cell will work on the R&D efforts and understand the customer requirements and customize the steel to provide a solution which is a win-win for both the customer as well as for us. And lastly, we have a global supply reach and support being part of a bigger conglomerate like Larsen and Toubro. Just in brief, we have an electric arc furnace capable of manufacturing melting steel up to 85 to 120 metric tons, vacuum degassing unit where we achieve strict controls over hydrogen, so we can go less than 1 ppm if required. And in our steel melt shop, we can also have control over tramp elements such as sulfur and phosphorus. We have achieved levels of 0.0002% for sulfur and 0.003% for phosphorus. So you see the advantage of having a steel melt shop is we can customize the steel as well, and the stringent requirements can also be met. Coming to the hydraulic press, we have the biggest, largest, heaviest press in India, so the 9,000 metric ton press. And we also have the biggest, largest rail-bound manipulator of 150 metric tons, which helps us in catering to the heavy and critical forgings which were previously imported. We also have the state-of-the-art heat treatment furnaces where we can achieve all the types of heat treatments like annealing, quenching, hardening, tempering. We also have quench tanks. We also have a facility to heat as well as cool the quench tank as per the requirements. This helps us cater to a wide variety of grades with the capacity what we have. And finally, we have our own in-house NABL accredited laboratory. We have facilities for carrying out hot tensiles up to 900 degrees also if needed. So all this helps us cater to the most important need of the hour, that is made in India tool steel. So now I would request my colleague Mr. Ashish, who will take over and explain the tool steel which we have developed indigenously. Thank you.
Good afternoon, friends, delegates. I extend my friendship to those delegates who we have not been introduced. I would first before I go ahead on my presentation, I have been asked by all my friends and well-wishers since yesterday, what made you change from what you were doing for last 25 years to this whole new thing? The answer is my tooling fraternity, my tooling family. You people made me change my mind and understand that the requirement is actually in India. So why to import steel? And if we have such a beautiful mill which is there to serve us, there is no point we continue listening the same music and the same stereotype. It's better to have a change. And this last 25 years, I would thank my European principals who taught me well. I know what is the secret recipes. I know what is to be done to deliver a premium quality steel. To my fellow tool makers who have supported me in last 25 years with their support, and we have been standing with each other in thick and thin. So I am very happy to present L&T plastic mold steel. And first question, when I have been introducing this steel for last 2 years to all my friends in tooling industry, the tier ones, and all the OEs, the first question comes, why L&T? So Sundar has made my life easy. You have seen a state-of-art, beautiful, young, one of the largest steel manufacturing facility, which is there in India. And we are very much ready to take over all the challenges which we have been facing for last couple of decades. We are well prepared because we have learned from our mistakes in last 25 years. And today what I will be delivering is in our steel melting process, we call it the ESR. This is the ESR formation of steel manufacturing in India. So no flaws. We have taken care of all the mechanical, technical, your physical properties, everything has been taken care, and we have also been with the R&D center, which Sundaran mentioned. We have been tweaking the chemistry with our experience, what we have learned where you have been facing issues. So coming back to the slide, why L&T? In-house steel melting, refining, forging, heat treatment, everything under the one roof. We don't have to go anywhere outside for any of the processes or the treatments to be given to make a premium steel. Stringent quality control, you have already seen we have one of the best equipments, best Nobel approved laboratory. Customized supply, that is what our target is. We have been doing the same stereotype in last whatever years we have been learning from outside and understanding the steel. But here we have L&T, which itself gives you, when you hear the name L&T, then the first thing comes is trust, consistency, and engineering excellence. They already have been benchmarking this import substitutes for defense, aerospace, nuclear. So when we are talking about such applications, our tool steel, die steel, when we were explaining to their metallurgists, their experts, they have 37 metallurgists in-house who are going to take care of manufacturing a perfect premium quality steel. So they were like, this is a commodity steel for us. We can do this, we know this in the back of our hand, how to produce a premium quality plastic mold steel. And this is how we have gone ahead with this 2 champion grades, which are very common. Everybody in this room knows 2738. Since it's our brand, we say L&T 2738 and L&T 2738 Max, which is the HH version. Chemistry, you can very well see these are the international standards with your what is being accepted world over, but the actual steel which is going to come to you, if we have mentioned phosphorus, which is 0.02, Surendran has already mentioned that we are having capability and our equipments can deliver phosphorus 0.009. We talk about sulfur, which is the most, I would say, the alien element which is not supposed to be in our plastic mold steel. The standards are 0.005, which is internationally acceptable, the global standards. But our chemistry is 0.001. You pick any of my test certificates, which we have already produced around 500 tons of 2738 and HH. You will find the chemistry is 0.001. Phosphorus is 0.001. 0.01, pardon me. So we are talking of something which is better, which is superior, which is going to deliver what today's challenging automotive sector requires. Talking about the auto industry, as we are living in the EV era, the whole dynamics have changed. When you talk about a car, a new model, the designing, everything is today so dynamic and robust. Previously, we used to have front grills because there was the ICE engine which requires the grill. Here, you have nothing. The front of the bonnet is for now storing luggage. The whole design of the automotive industry and the new models which are coming, they are much, much aggressive, much beautiful, much dynamic. Aerodynamics are amazing. And the complete bumper, what you see in the front, up till the bonnet. It is a painted part and one piece. So the requirement of the tooling industry has gone from the normal sizes which we were using, like up till 800 thickness, 1200, 1500. It has gone beyond. Now 1000 and 1100 is the thickness what the OEs are talking of. And the mold makers are very much geared up, but you don't have steel. We have been supplying steel for last 25 years for a very well-known brand called Gruditz. And in that also, the maximum size which I would say back in the day till 2020 we have imported was like 900, 910. It has never gone beyond that. There was no requirement. Now the demand is 1,200. And to meet those requirements, we are already geared up at L&T. L&T can produce 1.5 meter thickness by 2 meter width, by 5 meters, 6 meters. You have very well seen on the slide, it is like 80-ton single block, 100-ton single block. So we are even ready if you want to make a truck cabin, a complete truck cabin, I can give you the steel, provided we have the mold maker and the machines to machine it. Talking about the exteriors, when you are talking of the rear part, here also the bumpers have reached almost the tail light. So again, huge requirement which can be catered. The litmus test for every steel manufacturer is the interior. When I meet the OEs and the tier ones, the first question, like when you see the ad for Maruti previously, बोलता कितना देती है average, तो पहले तेरा steel texture होता है या नहीं? Prove that. So first thing we did that we have approached all the texturing companies which are approved with the OEs, and we have those ready textured plates in 2738 on the table, be it Sendex, be it Moldex, be it Worlditch, be it Ashman, all have approved our steel. And we are proud to say that even one of the plate, we also have laser engraving done on 2738, which is going to be the future demand. So we are prepared. And texturing, my friends, I'm very confident, because when you are getting a steel which has 0.01 sulfur and 0.09 or somewhere around that phosphorus, you cannot go wrong. Also, there is one more advantage with L&T 2738 is that the forging press, which is 9,000 ton, the reduction ratio which we are giving is 8:1. The European standards or the global standards are 5:1 is acceptable. But we want to go beyond. We want to deliver the best homogeneous steel in less segregation. So you are experiencing something which you will be demanding is already taken care of. Both the steels, 2738, 2738 Max, they perform very well. If your projects demand the basic requirement of texturing, polishing, and tool life, which is for, say, 500,000 shots, we would recommend our 2738. You have more aesthetics to go for. You have higher demand for your tool life. We would recommend our 2738 Max, which is having hardness in range of 38 to 42 HRC. And even the chemistry of 2738 Max is superior. And because of that chemistry, you have lower segregation. The melting of this steel, when it solidifies, the solidification is going to happen from outer area to the inner area. And with the equipment what L&T has, the solidification happens faster, where you are getting very close grain structure, and the segregation is very low. Second question which comes to when we are talking of a bigger tool, which is your eyepieces, your bumpers, you have to have consistent hardness. My fellow friends from Europe who have given their presentations, they were also insisting on the same thing, and we have done our homework. The hardness from the core, from the surface to the core, in our 2738 Max, the hardness will be hardly 1 HRC. Means when you are digging deep into your bumpers, your size is, we are talking of like 800,000 millimeter, 1100 millimeter. You almost reach to the half of the size, which is 500 millimeter or 400 millimeter is where your cavity starts. So that's the most critical part, because when you are machining, you are going deep into this. First of all, if there is consistency in hardness, you are safe. Your tools will not fly in the air. You will have good machinability, and you can deliver the tool faster because of the inherent microstructure and the consistent hardness. So with 1 HRC, you are safe. And I'm happy that there are OEs who are present, and because these are the questions which I have to answer, going to every office and disturbing them. I think TAGMA is the best platform to exhibit yourself in the best way, and you are being heard by 600 tool makers. What best you can expect as a marketing person? So key advantages: superior surface finish, high toughness, excellent dimensional stability, ready to use pre-hardened steel, cost effective, and for the longer period, when we are talking of 2738, the steel will make you earn money, because what I'm talking will be understood first by the tool makers and then the end user who is going to mold that steel. The thermal conductivity is almost like 33% higher than your 2738. So there are certain parts where your cycle times are quite long, and you want to reduce your cycle time, just change the steel. Don't look at me like this. You have delayed. Give me 5 minutes. So this is where we want to pitch into all our OEs. First of all, I am Make in India. That's the exception. I'm holding my country's flag. So do join us, support us, because without your support, it's not going to happen. And everybody is talking about making 99% molds in India. It's commendable, and I really appreciate. But the steel was not from India. So there is still a vacuum which we have to fill, and we have taken up the challenge. And we are not only planning to serve our Indian tooling industry, we are already in talks to export our steel. So tomorrow, with your support, I'm sure if the IP is made in some other country, the steel from L&T should be there. That's what my dream is. That Make in India steel is already making noise in the global market. And that is only possible when we all tool makers, you all friends and my well-wishers, you support us. We are ready with almost 1,000 tons of steel in stock, up till 805 thickness in 2738 and HH. We have gone a little conservative because initially I know we have to be going a little slow to create the benchmarks. But once the benchmarks are done, I'm sure 1200 thickness will be a everyday business for us. So thank you very much. I am resting this session because she is in a hurry. And I understand, being part of TAGMA, I want other panelists to also get equal time. My message is very clear. Let's join hands and make this happen under Make in India Atmanirbhar initiative. Thank you very much, and Jai Hind.
Thank you. May I please request you to remain on stage? May I please request Sir to join us? May I please request Mr. Sachin Netrapal, our EC member, to join us on stage to hand over a token of appreciation to both of our session speakers, Mr. Venkatramani and Mr. Bansali. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in thanking them for this wonderful session. And yes, please network during the breaks that are allotted. We'd appreciate if you kind of have any questions and get them answered from these wonderful session speakers that are there. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us here.